Oh, new tools again? Yes. Hey up, welcome back. Today we've got some new Christmas presents to show you. I'm not going to show you this one in this video because I need some silicone tubes to be able to demonstrate it, which I have ordered some. But this one, brushless grinder. I'm going to take a look at it. As you can see, I have already got some, if I can stop stuff from falling all over. Got the old style ones. This one did break. The switch broke on it, but I managed to get a new switch. It was about £1.50 or something. Fixed that. But yeah, I'm gonna crack this one open and have a look at this, and then I'll compare it with them ones. Now this is the brushless. It works better with the high-energy batteries, which I haven't got any of them. So what we'll do is I've got two 5-amp batteries here. We'll stick one of them on each and see how it compares, you know, with same battery basically. And then when I do eventually get one of the high energy batteries, we'll look at some of the other brushless tools that I've got. Can't remember which ones have got the extra tabs. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. This is a brushless one. Let me see if I can show you. You've got two extra contacts, which allows it to, well, have more power. So like I say, we'll get that unboxed now. We'll have a look at it, test it out, compare it to one of the others, and let you know what I think of it. Right, this is what comes in box. Got your nice grippy handle. You get one disc. Now these are the 125mm discs diameter, whereas this one takes the 115mm diameters. So it is a slightly bigger disc. We have a look at this. It's a very nice looking grinder. It does come with the toolless change. I don't know exactly what I think to that, because I have just slackened it off, and I had to actually get a tool to be able to slacken it off to start with. It were on too tight. So let me reposition. I can get both hands onto it then. So if you come round here, you've got your lock, your wheel lock. Now, big difference with this is your switch. Whereas this one is a trigger, this one you've actually got a switch that'll stay on, so you don't have to keep holding the trigger. It's got a quick release for your guard, so quick adjust on your guard, which is quite nice. Works really well. Now this, pull that up, which gives you a bit of like an handle to grip onto. I can find it getting, you know, after a bit of use, it might be quite difficult to actually remove this. So we'll just have a look. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there is actually 2 holes there. I wonder if I'll just get the yeah. So you can, a spanner will actually fit, which is a nice nice to know. So if it does get really tight and you can't undo it by hand, as long as you've got a spanner, which I obviously got one with that grinder, but for now we'll just see. I just tighten that up a little bit, then there we go, and you can screw the handle in either there, there or there, so depending on how you want to use it. We'll just stick it in here for now. Let's look at, well, I'll just stick the battery on it. Now if you do look, because it is brushless, this one has got the 2 extra tabs as well, whereas these batteries haven't got that. So I will have to get one of them batteries and see what difference we've got. If you look at size difference, I mean, this one does take a bigger wheel, but you know, this is quite a bit more compact, which is nice. I'd say, feeling at it, I would say this one might actually be a little bit heavier, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's. So with this one, you have to. I'd say it does seem to be a bit quieter. Doesn't slow down that quick though. This one probably slows down quicker. Now I will say, when this one gets up to speed, it does seem to have a bit of a vibration to it. But I do think it spins up quicker. So let's just see if I can undo this now. Yeah, it is fairly tight though. Just see if we've got that. I mean, it might be these discs. When you actually buy a decent disc, it might balance up a bit better. But yeah, I'll just get a bit of bar in vice, and we'll compare them both and see what sort of power they've actually got. Right, now I haven't actually got any slitting discs to be able to cut it, so what I'll do is I'll just get a bit of a grind, try putting a bit of force on, see what it's like. So that one, you can, as you can see, that cut out on its end. I didn't let go. So not a lot of pressure to make this one cut out. It is for light jobs. I mean, I have got a corded grinder, but I do tend to use these cordless ones more. Let's have a look at this one then. Well, as you can see, that one tends to work quite a lot better. I couldn't get it to stop. It was just moving all that hard way. Let's have another go. Wow, you know, that is well, it's better than I were expecting, to be honest with you. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's about as powerful as my corded one, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting that. I'm a bit shocked at that, to be honest with you. That's quite a powerful grinder, that. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, just I'm surprised at that. That is impressive. Now I've not used any other brand of cordless grinders, to be honest with you. Mainly use corded, which if you look down here, that's my Bosch one in that blue case. But yeah, it's I mean, this one as well, I got that on a deal when this one broke, but like I say, I managed to fix that one. But I think that brushless one, and if it's got even more power with one of the high energy batteries, that's pretty impressive, to be honest with you, for a battery powered grinder. I think these are going to be more like for me wire brush sort of, you know, for me cleaning steel parts and what have you. I might even put wire brush on this one, have a slitting disc on this one, and use this beast for heavy grinding. But yeah, it's a nice size. It feels nice in your hand. I like how it's got this style switch rather than the trigger, because, well, if you use grinders a lot, you know, when you're shaping steel, it's nice to be able to just have it locked on and do what you need to do, rather than if you're forever holding trigger, it gets a bit annoying, I must admit. But I think the current price range, I mean, I dropped on that, I got it for 40 quid. They had it quite heavily reduced, but I think these are about 70 quid normally, and these are probably, what, about 100 quid. So for the 30 quid difference, I'd say, you know, it's worth paying that little bit extra. If you're only going to want one, then that is the one to go for. I mean, don't get me wrong, this one is pretty good, but as you saw on that test, you know, you can't put a lot of pressure on it. It is a light duty grinder. But that, I wasn't expecting it to be as powerful. I truly thought I'd be able to cut it out, you know, make it stop when I was pushing on that, but no. I suppose I probably would be able to if I had a bigger vise with a bigger bit of steel in it. But then again, you can do that with any. I have done that with a 9-inch grinder before, so yeah, it just depends on how much force you put on. Right, well, what else can I say? Well, you saw that's well, it's quite impressive. I must admit, I am impressed with that quick test that I've just done compared to this one anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a fantastic little grinder, but this one, there's been stuff that I've had to do where that just hasn't cut it, and I've had to get out my corded grinder, whereas now I would say this is as powerful as my corded grinder, and I'm quite well. I'm looking forward to seeing what a difference the high energy batteries make to these brushless tools, which I will do another video when I finally buy one of them batteries. I'll go through some brushless tools and show you what they're like with a standard battery, and then what difference is using the high energy battery. But yeah, if you're looking at getting a grinder out of these two, yeah, that is definitely a right beast. As you can see, it's somewhat smaller. I'd say, I mean, I ain't got any scales, but it might weigh just a little bit more than what this one does, but not a great deal. You know, it's not an heavy grinder, but like I say, it takes you 5-inch wheels, or 125mm wheels, compared to this 115. So that is not bad. I mean, I haven't got any of them size wheels, so I will have to buy some of them as well. But yeah, well, anyway, if you enjoyed the video, if it was helpful in any way, you know what to do. Whack this subscribe button here, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.